probably doesn't want me to tell you, but I'm going to share it with you. That was not 20 years ago, was it? Oh my God, we were that young.
You were the vice president of TD Bank.
Oh my God. So, all the great work that this man does should be recognized.
Oh, that's okay.
So could I have everybody's attention for just a couple of minutes? This is really important. We have to honor this man. So I met Sam Ciccolini, he tells me 20 years ago, I was like 10. And we met at another fundraising event called Creating Alternatives. It's an organization that helps individuals with cognitive challenges. And I accidentally tackled Sam to the ground. If you think I'm joking, I'm not. So this man, for what he does for this community, for the After Breast Cancer, for many, many other charities, I want to thank you, Sam, because without your dedication and support, Vaughan would not be the city it is today. So give it up for Sam. So I also want to thank Alicia. I don't know where you are. I can't see. There's too many lights on me. But Alicia, all I can say is it's women, strong women like you, that make a difference to all the women in this country. As part of the Status of Women of the Committee of Status of Women, I want to say that we honor you, we love you, we thank you and your committee for everything that you do, because without your dedication and support, we could not be here. So thank you. Please come up and accept our certificate on behalf of Pierre Poilievre and myself.
Thank you, and the story is, she came up to the podium, I introduced her, and she came as, you know, as jovial as Anna Robert is. We were on a 4-foot stage. She gave me such a big hug. She stepped on my toe. We went down from the 4-foot stage. She landed on top of me. And you can just imagine the crowd. But it was for a great cause, trust me. At this time, kindly welcome to the podium one of the most sought-after Member of Parliament, the former Minister of Education, and now the Minister of Energy and Electrification, the Honorable, the only, Stephen Mitchell.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I wanted to say that this year, 28,000 women and men will be diagnosed with breast cancer. 28,000 conversations that are going to be very life-changing the lives of so many families. 5 years ago, my mother was diagnosed with cancer. And I think every one of us in this room has been affected by how cancer can be such a destructive force. But this organization and Alicia's vision and your support is what really gives hope and a sense of dignity and optimism in the lives, the light in the darkness that we need now more than ever. So Alicia, I say to you, thank you for representing the best of Canada, the spirit of Ontario, the light in our darkness. We salute you, we thank you, and frankly today we all honor you for having a vision and making it happen. So thank you so very much. I also want to say, you know, Sam Ciccolini and the likes, someone whom I've gotten to know, knew my family before I was even born. It is people like him and people like you in the room today that actually showed up today for someone else, so that they know they are not alone on this journey, that they recognize that through their difficulty, that they know that there are people around them that give them love And that's the greatest courtesy known to man. So let us remain hopeful, let us remain optimistic, and let us remember that in a few months, we're going to be building the first medical school in Canadian history dedicated to graduating medical family physicians at the Corlucci Vaughan Hospital, which was one of the biggest priorities of the city of Vaughan, and we couldn't be prouder to do it with you. So thank you, God bless you, and congratulations, Alicia, on an amazing, amazing year.
At this time, kindly welcome to the podium the Associate Minister of Labor, Immigration, Training, Skills and Development, with greetings from the Premier, the Honorable Patrice Barnes. Okay. Unfortunately, she had to leave. At this time, kindly welcome to the podium from the great city of Vaughan and our hard-working mayor, former leader of the Provincial Liberal Party of Ontario, former Minister of Transportation, His Worship, the Honorable Stephen Del Duca.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all having a really fantastic time. I promise I will keep my remarks very, very brief. I just wanted to begin by saying I listened very closely to the story that Anna Roberts told about her, can I say, encounter with Sam, and then I heard Sam's version of the exact same story. I just wanted to make sure I say it very clearly here. Sam, you are so lucky that I didn't fall on top of you. So anyway, I'm thrilled to be here this afternoon with so many of you for what is undoubtedly one of the most compelling, most inspiring, most magical events on the calendar here in the city of Vaughan throughout the year. I want to thank all of you for taking the time to be here to support this incredibly important initiative. And Alicia, I have to tell you, last year was my first time coming to this event. And I remember leaving the event and being totally blown away by how impressive you are and how impressive this event is. And I thought to myself, there's literally no way that you can top the energy that was in the room last year. And lo and behold, you and the entire committee have managed to do it once again. I want to congratulate you on behalf of the city of Vaughan for everything that you do to support those who need the support. You heard the statistics, thousands of individuals who are dealing with some of the most difficult circumstances that one can imagine, having to endure the unthinkable, and you're there as a lifeline, physically, emotionally, spiritually, to make sure they understand that they're not alone, that they have not been abandoned. And that's what you are all here to support today. When I listened to Nick talk about and then play the music for Stand By Me, I thought, again, that is so motivating, so compelling, and so inspirational. I want you to know that as mayor of this great city, the best city in Canada, we will always stand by you. And that's why I'm here today on behalf of the city of Vaughan to present Alicia with a tangible example of my support and our support. I have with us today from our Spirit of Generosity initiative a check in the amount of $5,000 to support After Breast Cancer in this incredible gala. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of today's event.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, kindly turn to the screens and as we observe greetings from Premier Ford, Member of Parliament Jamil Jawani, and the Associate Minister of Health and Addiction, the Honorable Michael Tibolo. Thank you. Please watch.
Hi everyone. I want to extend a warm greeting to each and every one of you attending the After Breast Cancer 12th Annual Pink Diamond Gala. Breast cancer is very close to our family. My mother fought it for a number of years. Breast cancer is a terrible disease, one that impacts all of our lives in one way or another. I want to thank the organizers for putting this event together and to everyone who has come out this evening to raise money and awareness in hope that one day we can live in a world where cancer is a thing of the past. I want to wish you all a wonderful evening at tonight's gala. Thank you again, and may God bless.
Neil Giovanni, Member of Parliament for Durham, it is my pleasure to send greetings to the Pink Diamond Gala from Ottawa. I wish I could be there with you, but I know you're going to have a great time honoring and celebrating those who help cancer patients get through the difficult journeys. I'm a cancer survivor myself, and I know how much community, family, and faith played a role in me becoming healthy again. And I thank you all for the work that you do to help others get through those same challenges. Thank you to the sponsors, volunteers, and organizers for putting on tonight's gala, and a special shout out to Alicia for her leadership. God bless you, and God bless Canada.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael Tibolo, the MPP for Vaughan Woodbridge and the Minister responsible for mental health and addictions. I'm sorry that I can't be there with you this evening, but I wanted to wish everyone a fantastic night spent in good company for a great cause. As I've said before, this organization holds a special place in my heart. Breast cancer is a devastating disease, and the work you do to provide comfort and care to women who are fighting or who have finished fighting is invaluable. You will forever have my gratitude and support. I want to commend this organization and Alicia especially for their dedication to supporting and celebrating those affected by breast cancer. Practicing self-care, talking to loved ones, and engaging with community resources like the ones provided by After Breast Care are tremendously important for mental health and the well-being during and after the cancer journey. On behalf of the Ontario government, our Premier Doug Ford, I want to wish all of you the best and express my sincere gratitude to the organizers for their continued advocacy for this great cause. Thank you to everyone in attendance this evening. I wish you all a lovely event.
Thank you so much. This gala is every year a very reason that After Breast Cancer can provide ladies who cannot afford prestigious bras, camisole at no cost to them. Plus today, we have a live auction that plays a big role in our fundraising efforts. So please be generous in the bidding. As you can see, there are some amazing items. We're going to display them on the screen, and I'm going to ask now our great auctioneer, Martin Ross, to please come up. If you can kindly put the lights up, and I would like to ask Veronica, Gino, Roxy, Rocco, Bo, and Natasha to please come on the dance floor so that we can recognize some of the people that are bidding for our amazing items on the stands. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much, Sam. Very honored to be here once again this year at the After Breast Cancer Gala. I think I've been here every single year, so I want to thank Alicia for keep bringing me out to this amazing event that she puts together. And Alicia, I don't know what you've done, but you look amazing right now. I got to tell you, you put yourself together very, very well. Your husband's overachieving these days right now, the way you're looking. So congratulations on that, and congratulations on this great event. I want to give a round of applause once again to Alicia. I know we've given her a lot of props here, but this is an amazing event. My mom, who turned 94 this past Friday, you know what? She'd be very proud to be here. I'd love her to be here. She's my queen. So to know that there's events like this for all these beautiful women in the world, it makes me happy, and it makes me want to help out and reach out that much more. Now, my job here tonight this afternoon is to see if I can help us raise that much more money for our great cause through our live auction. We've got a lot of items to go through here tonight, but keep in mind this is a fundraising event. Now, do we have a lot of Italians in the room? How many Italians do we have in the room? Wow, quite a few. How many people from the Caribbean are in the room? Do we have a lot of people from... Now, I cover both groups. My mom is from Trinidad and my dad's from Italian. So I cover both. And when I bring my family members from Trinidad and Italy to one of these events, their whole world gets flipped upside down. Because as Trinis and as Italians, we're used to trying to make prices go down, so they don't understand the concept of making prices go up. So I hope we don't have the Italians who come to me, Mr. Auctioneer, you give it to me half a price. I don't want any of the Trinis that come to me and look at me and say, yeah, matter what? No matter what, no half a price, no cash, I give you cash. No, that's not happening. Let's raise as much money as we can for a great cause. Great, grab my man Jalingo's attention, because this is what he does when he sees a bid. Show me, Jalingo. Show me again, and again, Jalingo, and again. One more. Show me that Ronaldo move you did the other night when you see a really good... That's what he does when he sees a really good... Yeah. Ladies love this guy, but he is single, likes long walks on the beach, romantic candlelight dinners, candy floss puppies, and chick flicks. Not in that order. First time that we have a bid, if I can get my live eye guy to put the live eye on the items. Nobody wants to see me. I'm fat and old and I'm missing a front tooth. If I put the false one and it flies out in the middle of the floor. First time that we have a forbid. All forms of payment accepted: Visa, MasterCard, cash, check, and or debit. And every Canadian's two favorite words: no tax. So if we get that guy Poliver in there, maybe we'll lower that a little bit. Well, we're going to start off. We got 1 platinum and 10 karat white gold, diamond, sapphire, emerald, and culture pearl custom made necklace pendant, and 10 karat white gold chain featuring 13 round mixed cuts with a blue green hue, valued at $8,250. You can see it right there on the live eye. This is a beauty. Over $8,000 value. We're going to start the bidding off on this at $100. Somebody bid, look at it, 100. 100 here, now look at it, 2, 2, now look at it, 3, 3, now look at it, 4, 4, now look at it, 5, 5, now look at it, 6, 6, now look at it, 7, 7, now look at it, 8, 8, now look at it, 9, 9, now look at it, 1,000, 1,000 here, now look at 1,100, where you work at Jalingo at 1,000, 1,000 here, now look at 1,100, 1,000 in the front going once, 1,000 in the front going twice, now look at 1,100, it's an $8,000 value. I'm in at 1,100, 1,100 here, now look at it, 12, 1,200 here, now look at it, 13, 1,300 on my right going once, 1,300 on my right going twice, and look at it, 1,400, 1,300 going once, 1,300 going twice, now look at it, 14, 13 going once, 13 going twice. Jalingo, sold your way. Tell Sam where that was right there. Let Sam know right away. Next time that we have up for bid, 1 18 karat, 14 karat yellow, gold, and silver diamond garnet, cultured pearl and seed pearl, custom-made necklace pendant, and 10 karat yellow chain, featuring a shape of 11 oval mixed cuts with an orangey brownish red hue. This is valued at $7,200. You can see it right there on the live eye. Gorgeous pendant right there, custom made once again for this event. $7,200 retail value. We're going to start the bidding off on this one to get it $100 opening bid. Look at it, 100. 100 here, now look at it, 2. 2, now look at it, 3. 3, now look at it, 4. Where you working, Jalingo at 5. 5 here, now look at it, 6. 600 here, now look at it, 7. They're in at 7, now look at it, 8. I got 800 here, now look at it, 9. 900 here, now look at it, 1,000. I got 1,000 here, now look at 1,100. 1,100 on my right going once, back at it, 12. 1,200 here, now look at it, 13. Where you working, Jalingo at 13. 13 here, now look at it, 14. They're in at 13, now look at it, 14. 1,300 on my left, back at it, 15 down the middle. 1,500 down the middle, now look at it, 16. 1,500 in the middle going once. 1,500 in the middle going twice, so look at it, 1,600. 1,600 here, now look at it, 17. They're in at 17, now look at it, 18. 1,700 here going once. 1,700 on my left going twice, so look at it, 18. 1,700 once. 1,700 twice. Bam, sold your way, Jalingo, at $1,700. Let Sam know on that one too. Next item, one 14-karat white gold laboratory diamond custom-made necklace pendant featuring a shape that is 169 round brilliant cuts valued at $9,000. So once again, it's the 14-karat white gold laboratory diamond custom-made necklace pendant featuring a shape of 169 round brilliant cuts valued at $9,000. We're going to start the bidding off on this $9,000 necklace at $100. Somebody bid, look at it, 100. 100 here, now look at it, 2. I got 2 there, now look at it, 3. 3, now look at it, 4. 4, now look at it, 5. 500 here, now look at it, 6. I got 7. Third at 7, now look at it, 8. Third at 7, now look at it, 8. 700 on my right, going once. 700 on my right. 8. Now look at 1,000. 12, now look at it, 13. 13, now 14. 14, now look at it, 15. Now look at it, 16. 16, now 17. Turn at 16, now look at it, 17. 17, now look at it, 18. 18, now look at it, 19. 18 there, now look at it, 19. 1,800 on my right, going once. 18, 19, now look at it, $2,000. 2,000, now look at it, 21. 21, now look at it, 22. 22 here, now look at it, 23. They're in at 22, now look at it, 23, now 24. 24, now look at it, 25 to Carl Subban. 25, now look at it, 26. He's in at 25, now look at it, 26. 25 here, now look at it, 26. 27 in the middle, now look at it, 28. They're in at 27, now look at it, 28. 2,700 in the middle, going once. 2,700 in the middle, going twice. Look at it, 28. Back at it, 28 downtown, now look at it, 29. They're in at 28, now look at it, 29. $3,000, now look at it, 31. 31 here, now look at it, 32. They're in at 31, now look at it, 32. 3,100 on my right, going once. 3,100 on my right, going twice. Look at it, 32, 33. Back at it, 33, now look at it, 34. They're in at 33, now look at it, 34. 3,300 in the middle, going once. 3,300 in the middle, going twice. Look at it, 34. 34, now look at it, 35. 35, now 36. 36 here, Wade Jalingo, now look at it, 37. They're at 36, now look at it, 37. 3,600 in the middle, going once. 3,600 in the middle, going twice. Look at it, 37. They're at 36, you got to go 37. 36 once, 36 twice. Sold $3,600 right down the middle. Finally, we woke up a little bit there. Table number 38. Fourth item, one 14-karat white gold laboratory grown diamond. So you know it's flawless. When they're grown in the laboratory, they're flawless. Custom-made ring featuring 9 emerald cuts, valued at $5,500. So once again, one 14-karat white gold laboratory grown diamond, custom made ring featuring 9 emerald cuts, valued at $5,500. We're going to start the bidding off on this at $100. Opening bid, look at it, 100. 100 here, now look at it, 2. 200 here, now look at it, 3. 3, now look at it, 4. 4, now look at it, 5. 5, now look at it, 6. 6, now look at it, 7. 7, now look at it, 8. 8, now look at it, 9. 900 here, now look at it, 1,000. 1,000, now look at 1,100. They're at 1,000, now look at 1,100. 11, now look at it, 12. 12, now look at it, 13. I got him at 13, now look at it, 14. Now look at it, 15. Now look at it, 16. 16 in the middle, now look at it, 17. 17, now look at it, 18. 18, now look at it, 19. 19, now look at it, $2,000. 19 here, now look at it, 2,000. 1,900 on my right, going once. 1,900 on my right, going twice. Look at it, $2,000. 19 going once. 19. New horse in the race at $2,000 down the pipeline there. 2021, now look at it, 22. I got him at a 22, now look at it, 23. 23, 24, now look at it, 25. Turn to 24, now look at it, 25. 24, now look at it, 25. 2,400 in the middle, going once. 2,400 in the middle, 25. Now look at it, 26. Now look at it, 27. Third at 26. Now look at it, 27. 26. Now look at it, 27. Now 28. 28. Now look at it, 29. They're at 28. Now look at it, 29. 2,800 in the middle, going once. 2,800 in the middle, going twice. Now look at it, 29. 28 once. 28 twice. Sold $2,800 right down the middle. Next item. 1 week cottage stay. So you enjoy the best of all seasons on Bruce Lake. Larry Bird, 33 on that last table. You'll see it right there, our Happy Place redemption details. This is our Happy Place cottage retreat. You get 1 week cottage stay. And enjoy the best of all seasons on Bruce Lake. And I'll tell you, Bruce Lake, look at that cottage, Jesus. 1 week stay at Bruce Lake with modern comforts in a gorgeous home on the lake called Our Happy Place. Value on this is $10,000 to $12,000 per week. Look at that cottage. That ain't even a cottage. That's a villa. 1 week, $10,000
$10,000 to $12,000 value on a date to be arranged between you and our donor from Our Happy Place, right on Bruce Lake, and Bruce Lake is outstanding. There it is right there. I can't make that stuff up. That is gorgeous. We're going to start the bidding up. Donated by, and I do apologize, graciously donated to us by, wow, Natalie Taverge. Did I say that right? Natalie Taverge. Thank you, Miss Natalie Taverge, for that gracious donation. We're going to start the bidding up on the 1-week cottage stay. I don't even know how many people that sleeps. If it's my Trinidadian family, about 82. We're going to start the bidding up on Our Happy Place redemption at $100. Opening bid, looking at 100. 100 here, now looking at 2, 2, now looking at 3, 3, now looking at 4, now looking at 5, now looking at 6, now looking at 7, now looking at 8, 9, now looking at 1,000, 11, now looking at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2,000, now looking at 21, now looking at 22, now looking at 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, now looking at 28, 29, 3,000 on my left, now looking at 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 4,000, now looking at 41, 4,000, now looking at 41, 4,000 on my right going once, 4,000 on my right going twice, 41, now looking at 42, 42, now looking at 43, turn at 42, now looking at 43, 4,200 on my left going once, 4,200 on my left going twice, and looking at 43.